Oh, it's bright, 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 bright. Better, better, better. It's a bad angle here. Got a bad angle. Move that over here. It's a little bit better. Yeah, maybe, maybe, maybe a little bit better. See if anybody comes on here today. I'm gonna move things around here so I can see the comments. What's up? Can you all hear me okay? Mm-hmm. Testing. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Why, hello. Hold on. I gotta minimize this so I can see the comments better. There we go. I'll go do this. We'll go here. We'll do that up here. There we go. All right. Hey, Jaybird. How do you know I have coffee breath? I brushed today. Actually, I don't even think I had any coffee today. Some of your multi-bit giveaway, but it's not 100K yet. Yes, I know. I wanted to talk about that some more. About who is giving out what, which would be pretty cool. Should we do that now? You guys want to hear, you folks, you awesome people, you want to hear who's giving away what? If you do, put it in the comments. And yes, we would like to know who is giving what. I don't see any comments yet. I started this hobby the same time you started your channel. Been on this journey with you. Cool. We are. Yes. We're not the great content. Hello from Portugal. Yes. 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 Okay. All right. You ready? Ready? Okay. There's so many people giving out stuff that I had to start a list. Actually, I have that on my other computer. So we're going to pull up some of the emails. The emails. Okay, so first of all, I can say we are giving away, as in that, U-Turn Orbit Basic. Okay? Fluence is giving away an RT81. Another turntable. They're also giving away something else, but I can't remember exactly what it is. So RT81. Okay. Skit is giving away probably multiple things, but I know they're giving away a Modi. But they are probably giving away some more things too. I told them I wanted them to. Denise asked me what I wanted to give away, and I was like, I don't know, like 13 Vidars. I don't know if that idea might get shut down. Give away Appearing Audio. Appearing Audio is a direct-to-consumer company that makes speakers and subwoofers, very good speakers. They're giving away a set of Appearing Novus bookshelf speakers. Those are $600 speakers, and they're very, 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 very good. Love those speakers. So they're giving away those, and I think they're giving away something else too. Let's see. Yep, and you get to choose your color. Yep, okay. Skit is giving away a Modi. Fluence is giving away RT81. Yeah, but they're giving away something else. Sorry. Here we go. Also, we can activate a celebratory exclusive $20 discount code, Cheap Audio Man, that will be available 14 days for any Fluence turntable or music system. So when we hit 100K, that means that you can get another $20 off. So no, we haven't hit 100K. So the contest or the giveaways are when I hit 100,000 subscribers. We're going to give a bunch of stuff away. To get entered, you have to fill out the form, which I'll put in the description of this, but you can't do it now. But there's a video out there called 100,000 subscriber giveaway There's a Google form in there. You have to fill that out. And then you have to follow me on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, it's okay. If you're already subscribed, it's okay. Fill out the form anyway, because this isn't just for new subscribers. So fill out the Google form. That's really the most important thing. And then subscribe if you're not subscribed. And then follow me on Instagram if you're on Instagram. Okay. All right. So we have Fluence. We have U-Turn. We have Aperion Audio. Emotiva is giving away a pair of B1 Pluses and 2 $100 gift cards. Okay. Pair of speakers and 2 $100 gift cards. Okay. All right. Let's see. Rune is giving away probably 6 months or a year. Either way, you're getting at least 6 months of free Rune from Rune. And then ISO Acoustics is giving away some bookshelf speaker isolating things. So they're giving those away. Let's see. Who else do we have? SVS is giving out a free pair of the Prime Wireless. Yeah. The form, Joseph, is in the video. Let me see if I can link that maybe. The form is in the video 100,000 subscriber thing. It was like two videos ago. So not yesterday's video, but the day before's video. Let me see if I can plop that in here somehow. I bet I can. Here, let me see. I'll pull up the form and then I'll put it right into the comments. And then if y'all want to jump on that right now, you certainly can. Google Forms. Sorry, I know this must be riveting for everybody to watch me get on. Okay, here we go. Cheap Audio Man 100K giveaway. We'll go here. All right. And then, wow, so far we've had 4,270 responses to it. It's pretty awesome, right? Okay. And then I will get the link right here. I'll shorten that link right here. I'll copy it. All right. You ready? I'm dropping it in right now. Okay. So that's the form. If you're not entered already, click on that form, fill out the info. I need your email, but it's just because I need to let you know if you won. There you go. And you can fill it out. Yeah. Exciting stuff, right? Right? All right. I think we still have more people giving out stuff. Okay. So that was, who else did we talk to? There's shit. Oh, Andover. Andover's giving away a whole spin system. So you get the spin deck, which is turntable, the spin bass, which is a speaker, which is really good actually, the spin stand, which is a stand, and then maybe a spin sub. I don't know if they're giving away the spin sub or not. Regardless, it's about $1,000 worth of stuff. And then Periodic Audio is giving away some earbuds or IEMs because that sounds better. Yeah, I think that might be it right now. There may be some more people. Okay, Denise. Okay. Oh, Gashelli Labs is giving away a J2 and an E2, I think. Maybe even an Arkel. Yeah, I think we're up to speed now. Okay, there we go. Richard McCoy says, I believe you're talking about the Aperta isolation stands from Isoacoustics. Have 2 sets of, and I use for, and instead of, okay, there you go. Richard's got some. So yes, giving out at least 1 pair of those. Okay, so is the giveaway only for USA? You know what? I need to adjust that form because it is not. Some of these companies will only ship within the US. However, if you are not in the US, I need to figure out a way that we can do something. So if you win and you're not in the US, then you'll get something like maybe an Amazon gift card or maybe some type of gift card that, we don't have to send anything basically, and you can buy stuff that way. So we'll figure it out. And I'll update the form so that there's a section in there. What we'll do is if you win, I'll email you. We'll find out if you're in the US or not, or in North America. If you're not, We'll figure out something. Okay. Sound good? Richard McCoy. Yeah, we'll figure it out, Richard. If you win, we'll figure it out. Bullshit. Y'all got any questions about anything? Oh, spammers. Listen, if you comment on any of my videos and somebody that looks like me, but has like a cheap audio man at Telegram or something like that, it is not me. I don't have Telegram. I don't have WhatsApp or WhatsApp, whatever that is. I can barely turn on Instagram. Okay. I can barely open my phone. So there's zero chance that I have Telegram or WhatsApp or anything like this. So if anybody says that you won, even if it's my face, you didn't, because we have to hit 100,000 subs first. Okay. So just be aware. And if they have like emojis of like gifts and people doing stuff, I don't know how to do an emoji. So you should know, like, that is definitely not Randy because he doesn't know how to make emoji things. Okay. Good. So spammers. Yeah. Just got the Roctopus mug. Love it. Ooh, you know what? Beverly, we're going to be doing some really cool coffee mugs. And it's not going to be just like one coffee mug that you get off of the YouTube partner merch place. We're doing real merch. We're going to do limited runs of coffee mugs and maybe t-shirts. So once we do it, that's going to be it. And then we're going to move on to a new kind of a design. This is going to be really cool. You can collect all of them if you'd like to, but they're going to be really cool. So I'm going to put a lot of effort, and they're going to be way better mugs. Like it's not just going to be regular, kind of nothing wrong with this mug per se, but they're going to be cooler. We're going to do some cool stuff. Need left-handed coffee mugs. We'll get it. We're gonna hook you up. We're gonna hook you up. Please make Sith Audio a real merch brand. Maybe. Here's the deal. It's going to be if I'm not violating any trademarks or anything with Disney. So we are actually researching that right now to make sure that Sith Audio doesn't violate any. Whoa, Martin, $15. Buy another pound of coffee. It's another thing. There may be something like that coming too. Thank you, Martin. Hey, 50% of any whatever chats, super chats, or anything that goes on in here today is going to Homes for Our Troops. It's a veterans organization here in the U.S. Cheetos and peanut butter, pretty decent. I told you. By Stephen Jones. Pretty good. Thank you, Martin. $15 for Martin. $7.50 going to Homes for Our Troops. I've been wondering about the Disney trademark stuff. The mouse loves to sue people. Yeah, I got to be careful. I mean, there's probably ways around it, right? Like Siths, or SCHITH. The problem is I reserved sith-audio.com already, so I have that domain. Well, I'll figure it out though. If not, cheap audio man stuff. You buy a roaster? No, but I have met some people locally that provide coffee and do their own roasting, and they're the coffee experts, not me. So I actually have 3 different kinds that I'm going to be trying out, and then we'll settle in on a flavor, and then that is going to be the first cam coffee, and we'll send it out. Cool packages. Louis, my brother, how are you doing, my friend? So there you go. I wonder if there's a way to put that link in the description while I'm still doing this. I don't know how to do that. I hesitate to hit anything because it's actually working really well right now. And if I screw it up, then this will end. So we'll just keep rolling with it. But there is, at the beginning of the comments up there, there is a link to the form to fill out for the giveaway. Even if you're already subscribed, you can fill it out. Whoa, Beyond Resolution, NOK 100. Help the vets and have a good evening. Thank you. I don't know what NOK is. What type of currency that is. Anyway, it sounds like a lot. Regardless, thank you very much, Beyond Resolution. Do you have your own channel? That's cool. Hello to all the cheap audio man crew. Oh, El Gordo. Come on, Gordo. What are you doing? You got to say Gordo's here. It's Norwegian. Very cool. Dr. C knows everything. Very cool. Thank you. Hey, there is a channel, and I'm trying to get him to change the name of the channel. Anyway, I'm gonna drop that in the links here too. His name's Ryan William. He is one of my patrons, and he just put up his first video, which is a review of the Zoo Omen Dirty Weekends. And it would be really cool. First of all, he's a really cool guy. Second of all, he's really good. He's going to be better at YouTube than I am. It would be really cool if you guys watch this video and subscribe to his channel. Let me see history. Obviously, my daughter was on here watching stuff. Okay. Ryan William. That's the problem right here, man. So, like, I've told him, like, you kind of have a common name, so you need to add something different. All right. Let's see. We'll go Zoo Omen Dirty Weekend Review. Oh, there it is right here. Found it. All right. So we'll go here. All right. Share. Copy. Getting good at this. Dismiss. All right. So I'm dropping the link in right now. If you guys get a chance, go watch that video and then subscribe to his channel if you get a chance. Man, we have some super chats come in. Kevin Gardner, $50. What are you doing, Kevin? You don't need to do that, but that is very, very, very generous of you, my man. I appreciate that, Kevin. Very generous of you, brother. So if you get a chance, check out Ryan's channel. Give him a sub. He's going to have a lot of great info coming. He's going to be doing a lot of reviews, starting out reviewing stuff that he has, just like I did. Funny, articulate, way smarter than I am. Really cool guy. Giveaway. Yes, we are doing a whole bunch of giveaways for the 100,000 subscriber push to 100,000 subscribers. All right, here we go. Oh, now wait, you mean I didn't win 4 speakers, 2 amps? Hold on. 200 vinyl recordings, 5 years of Amazon HD, 4 headphones, and a trip to Eastern Europe? Alex, you did not. You won all that, but only 199 vinyl LPs. Just kidding. You didn't win anything. Yet, you could. You could, Alex. You could win all that. And more. Crown amps have an odd gain settings that can add noise, but they got hella power. There you go. You heard it here about Crown amps. It's funny that he said the Dirty Weekend wasn't good for rock. Maybe that speaker would have to be called the Dirty Week. I listened to it. We had them at Expoona, and I thought they were pretty good. They had a lot of kick. I liked their. They had a lot of thump. Rob Hawk, $13.99 Canadian. Thank you, my man. We get some good Canadians up north, not just because they give me money, but just a lot of great Canadian viewers. £3, I think. Austria, €3. A few cups of coffee. Thank you. Pharaoh Ramses, very nice. You watch what is that new Disney movie? The White something or other. I like it. He's like a Egyptian superhero that runs around pyramids. Very cool. White Moon. I think that's it. SMSL M500 Mark II is a great DAC. Very cool. Thanks, Randy. They're good, reliable, and cheap. Crown, but have weird connections and settings. Yeah, they're pro amps, right? I've got one. I'm actually going to bust it back out. Moon Knight, that's what it is. I'm going to bust it back out. White Moon. Yeah, I'm totally a dad when it comes to stuff. I always mess up the names. Anyway, Crown. I'm going to bust my Crown back out and give it a try again. Do you have any recommendations for a standalone sub under 150? Yeah. So Sony, when the SSCS5s go on sale, generally their sub goes on sale too, and it's pretty decent sub. It'll go down to $100. JBL, the Stage series, when it goes on sale, it's pretty decent. I think it's going to be around that $150 mark. Then you can also look at Polk PSW10. Generally, it's below $140. Then outside of those, I would look at the Monoprice. Monoprice has a few. They're not going to be great, right? But they're good. They'll go boom. And if you get them crossed over, right, they're pretty decent. And not try to get more than what they can really do. Then yeah, they're pretty good. Aloha. Greeting from SG. Hey, Jolly. What's happening? What do I think of i5 products? I really like the Zen products as a whole, with the exception of the Zen Stream. I think the user interface is pretty bad. Zen Can, Zen DAC, all good. I think they're all good and pretty good value. Pretty good value. How about the Loxg A30 plus PSW 110 based on your rec? What did you think, Kevin? Hopefully you like it. What do you think of listening to on a surround set on? I don't know that. I don't know what you're saying. Kept Amazon Music for the 1644 and 2496. Thank you, Martin. Martin, you're a heck of a guy, man. It's nice to hear you. Very smart. Martin, good, smart man, knows his stuff. Since I talk about coffee so often, would you happen to have any espresso makers, or are you purely a drip? Drip coffee. I do have an espresso machine, but like the maintenance on that thing to keep it clean and working properly, I didn't have time to maintain it properly. I still have it, but I'd really have to get it cleaned up. El Gordo says, what was the best offering from Elac from the Axpona? Well, the only one they had there was their top tier line. I thought it sounded really good. I really enjoyed it. I think they're like 14 grand though. But Chris from Elac was really cool to talk to, for sure. Very cool guy. And I guess they're coming out with some new stuff. I did talk to him about the pricing of the BS41. When I bought that speaker, it was $68. I talked to him and he said, yeah, he goes, that's an Amazon thing. He's like, that speaker is probably never going to be $68 again. Maybe it'll go down below $150. What is that right now? But he said that at $68, Amazon was maybe taking a bath on it. And I don't know why they sold it at that price, but he said that speaker was made pretty much for Amazon. But it's a very good speaker, even at $150. I think it's a great speaker. So yeah, we might not be seeing it at $68 unless Amazon has too many of them or something. There you go. Oh man, so many questions coming in. My favorite way to brew coffee is with a manual drip, boiling water on an electric kettle. There you go. That sounds delicious. Usually I am barely able to put two thoughts together. I stagger into the kitchen. I put the ground coffee into the coffee maker, and then I just turn it on. Using a Pioneer VSX 931 from movies. Been disappointed with it. Worth upgrading. Bang for the buck. I don't know the VSX 931. I've never listened to that one. Why don't people talk about Bose anymore? What did I miss? I don't know. Bose has got its own thing, man. Bose doesn't need YouTube. Bose doesn't need us, so they're not probably sending anything to us. So yeah, I think they're pretty much all in on like, noise canceling headphones and stuff. So I think Bose is doing Bose. So like we got no more Andrew Jones going forward for Elacs. Lord knows that those future MoFi speakers would be sky high price wise. Well, I guess you'll have to wait, Alex. Find out. I did talk to Andrew. I did an interview with him. It's pretty cool. He's a very nice guy. We did off the record talk about pricing, but I mean, it's not going to be. I'll just leave it at that. I do not like Bose. Ruben says it. I heard it. He is cool. Alex Pendragon. Dun, dun, dun. Gordo. Bose are really good for what they do. Fill the room with sound. That's their bread and butter. Gordo, I'd like to have some bread and butter with you. I'd like to have some waffles or pancakes. Do we have waffles or do we have pancakes together? I think it was a waffle, wasn't it? Did anyone try the Klipsch, the 5s? I haven't, no. Jones defected to MoFi. They're great stuff, but definitely wallet whackers. Yeah. Waffle. Yeah, I thought we had waffles, Gordo. Flaunch is great. Just set up my T85. Very cool. My favorite turntable. There's my RT83 back here. Hey man, my first like big boy system was a Bose system. I loved it. For movies, I thought it was amazing. Waffle, great Seven Dust song. You were absolutely correct. It's one of my favorite Seven Dust songs. Yeah. Greg Walrath, $49.99. Greg, you can't just drop it in here and not ask a question, man. What's your question? You got anything? Greg, you're very sweet, man. Thanks, at Greg Walrath. That's what Dr. C says. Dr. C, how you doing, brother? I haven't talked to you for a while. Very excited about listening to something. Randy got the SU6. Pretty happy with it. Thanks for the tip. You bet. Are there any offers in the U.S. for a pair of Klipsch RP600M? They've been going on and off sale recently. So I don't know what they're going for right now. But usually, if you just wait on it, they'll go down. I think around $400 to $450. Looking for a sub in the $900 to $1,300 range. Probably going to go with a Rhythmic 15-inch sealed. Well, there you go. Hey, there's Greg. Greg, thanks for all the great advice. Really enjoying the shit audio and Sennheiser headphones. Well, Greg, thank you so much for supporting the channel. And 25 of those dollars are going to go to Homes for Our Troops, which is a great veterans organization. RP600M is $399. Wow, that's a really good price. I might want to buy them at that price. I don't have them anymore. I sold them when I first started the channel. Any cheap breakthrough items at the show? I think the coolest one were the Vanatu powered speakers. Those sounded pretty good. And then, I mean, SVS had some really good stuff. And then Geshelli Labs has great stuff that's affordable. Outside of those, I mean, Polk did have a room. Marantz had a room. Polk was showing off Denon receiver with the R200s. In the Marantz room, they had the Model 40, which is $2,500. It's interesting though, because the new Model 40 went from Class D to back to Class AB. So the Model 30 was Class D, Model 40 back to Class AB, which I'm excited about. I'd love to hear it. El Gordo is saying this is the best audio form. It's a place where we can ask the questions and not feel judged. If we're real people who love music, we might have a little problem though. LMAO. Gordo's the coolest guy on the planet, except for Brian Romska. Brian Romska is slightly cooler than Gordo. I'm just kidding. Our coolness is all equal here. Yeah, Geshelli Labs came over to the hotel. So at Expoona, one of my patrons, Ed, really cool guy, travels a lot. So he got 2 adjoining suites at the embassy. And most of us were staying at the embassy. So those 2 adjoining suites, they became like Cam HQ Central. And so after the show every day, really, however long anybody wanted to hang out, we'd all get together at these two adjoining suites. And sometimes we get pizza. We had a system. Ryan brought in the zoos. Some other folks had some other stuff, and we would just hang out and chit chat and talk. And I got to know Brian really well. Dan, when Dan S was there, a whole bunch of really great people. Anyway, I talked to Gashelli. They ended up coming over to the hotel and hanging out with us and just talked to us for like over an hour and a half. And Gino was answering questions about USB audio and just design philosophies and stuff. It was one of the coolest things, man. And great company. I already liked Gashelli's products, but man, they're the people that run that, like Sherry and Gino, just really awesome. Their kids work there, their parents work there, so it's 3 generations of folks. Really cool. Dun, dun, dun. Have you listened to the Speed Woofer? I have not. No, really, the only subs I've heard are the SVS subs and Emotiva subs, and then anything that I've had previous to that. So I haven't heard any rails or anything. They haven't sent me anything. I'm not like a subwoofer guy. I mean, I can say, yes, it works. It's easy to work with. It sounds good. Hey, Jeffrey Lewis previously asked you about going from SMSL 8018 to Lox G 830, and you said they'd be close in sound. Any suggestions for an upgrade for desk setup with a sub out over the 8018? Thanks for all the content. And yes. So Jeffrey, I would recommend, depending upon your budget, the IEMA DO3. I would really recommend the IEMA T9, but it's not available anymore. The DO3 has a subwoofer out. Dr. C has had all of those amps, and he got a DO3. And Dr. C, if you're still in here, you can kind of chime in on what you think. But I think the 8018 and the Lox G are going to be really close in sound. I think the DO3 is going to be a little bit different, more fuller, maybe kind of beefier on the bottom end. So I think that's probably maybe something to consider. What else? We got some, and my 20-year-old Yamaha big 3-way speakers, which you finally last reviewed, finally bit the dust. Even my tiny Yamaha surround system. Y'all need to go in the other room. Saw a pair of 8S. Y'all go. Close the door, please.
No thanks.
All right. Rel for substitute. All right. Thanks for my desk setup. Bye. See what I have to deal with here? All right. Walk. Close. Close the door. Kids, reality show. That's right. This is a reality show. Have you heard the Audio Technica? Have not. No. I haven't really had any Audio Technica stuff in here. Brian Romsky, future cam employees. Yeah, they're not. There's no way. I would pay them and they still wouldn't do anything. And then I wouldn't be able to fire them. Get a lock for that door. Yeah. Have you ever heard Mission? No, but I really want to hear some Mission speakers. And I think I thought the distributor for Mission, the US distributor, was at Expoona. But for some reason, it fell off my radar and I never talked to them. Sell the kids, buy more gear. I've got too much gear as it is right now. I have way too much stuff here. Will CSS get compared to the boot cards? I can. The problem is I don't have the Crichton 1 TDX here in-house anymore. So I don't have them to do a direct comparison. I mean, through memory, I certainly can. But I don't have them here. I have a kind of semi put together pair of Crichtons, but I think it's the 1 TD version. So I don't have the 1 TDX anymore. Just picked up a Mission Model 70 Mach 2s for 40 pounds. Great buy. Sounds great. Man, I want to get some Missions. I know Taryn over the British Audiophile just did a review of some really affordable Missions. Jay just posted a video comparing the CSS TDX upgraded to Sonos Faber. Well, there you go. Hey, Randy Meinholt, I like that name. Have a great restored vintage Marantz 250 amp. Want a modern preamp with Bluetooth DAC phone remote, etc. Looked at Emotive and other recommendations. All right, Randy. Let's see. You can look at the SU9N from SMSL. Great Bluetooth. I think that's around $400 or $500. It's balanced. You don't really need balanced. You can look at the SMSL SU6. That's a little bit more affordable. Let's see. Decent DACs. So you don't need balance though. So I don't want you to go spending money on balance. I'd recommend Geshelli or shit, but they don't have Bluetooth and they don't have remotes. Topping. So look at some toppings. Look at some SMSLs. I'm kind of blanking right now. The SU9N is one of my favorites though. Then you can also look at the SU8S. I think that's $4 and change. And that's pretty good too. They're all good, right? But if you want good Bluetooth and a remote, then I think that's the direction I would probably steer you towards, man. Thank you, Randy. $10 of that's going to go to Homes for Our Troops. Yeah. Does your giveaway include England? So what we're going to do is if folks win that aren't in North America, I'll talk to the companies and that are giving away stuff. And if they won't ship overseas, then we'll do something else. We'll do some gift cards, maybe some Amazon gift cards. Really what I'll probably do is reach out to you, find out where you'd like a gift card, and then I'll send you one electronically. So that's how to do it. I'll share out the form again to fill out for the 100,000 subscriber giveaway. I'll just keep sharing out. I know I'll post it in the description when I publish this, like after it's live and we end it and then I publish it. I'll post it here in the description so that people won't have to go search for it. All right, here we go. Copy. All right, I am dropping it in right now. Go. There it is. Let's see if anybody filled it out. 4,334. 4,334. Yeah, but if you're on Instagram, follow me there. Cheap Audio Man. I don't know why, but I guess I'm supposed to get Instagram followers. I don't know what for, but anyway. Hey, let's do an Instagram thing right now. I don't really know what the point of Instagram is. I do know that if I get on it, I always have a tendency to waste about 20 minutes of my life looking through stuff. All right, we'll do post. We'll do this. And then you guys can all be in the Instagram post today. Oh my God, look how dirty my desk is. Anyway, we're going to do that. Instagram is for watching your wife's stories. I don't think my wife is on Instagram, but if you're watching my wife's stories, maybe we should talk. Yeah, I don't care. My desk is dirty. I'm still going to post it. Doing a live stream. I'm having fun with this. Y'all are so awesome. This is the best job I've ever had. It is so cool. Do people get a mail notification of winning? Yes, I will email you if you won. Anyone trade KEF 350 for Klipsch RP 600M? Oh, that's a good trade though. That's pretty solid as far as like equal value. Have I gotten all the super chats? I think I did. Yes. If you super chatted me and I haven't talked about you, please let me know. What work did you do before this? I was a business development manager for instrumentation, automation products, mostly in the oil and gas industry. So yeah, did like industrial stuff, oil and gas mostly at the end of my career in corporate America. What's up, Turkey? Hi, Rainey. Can you make a review of the Kabasi MC170? I don't know what that is. Is YouTube NAD audio reviews the only job right now? I don't know what that means. I've reviewed an NAD or NAD. It's a while back. C338. Do you cover 70s gear? I do a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. That's actually like an early 80s. So that's an 81. I've got 2 pieces of 70s gear over there. Oh, actually, this one. Let's see if you can see this one. This. Well, actually, that's an 81 too. That's a Pioneer SX 3700. It's an 81. So I have 70s and then early 80s stuff right before they kind of transitioned over to digital. Will you post on your YouTube channel the winner? Absolutely. So when everybody wins, I will do a video. I'll put their name on the screen and everything. Let you know that I'm reaching out to you. Probably do a couple of videos that include the winners, just so that everybody kind of knows that they won. And if things kind of go at the current rate, probably going to hit 100,000 subscribers within the next month. So next 3-4 weeks, be on the lookout. Really, the easiest thing to do is just turn on bell notifications if you are a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe and then turn on bell notifications, and then turn on notifications for everything, and then you'll know when everything goes up. My videos almost always go up at 7 a.m. in the morning though. So you'll know if I did a video, it's going to go up at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Different name just joined. Watching from Auckland, New Zealand. Thank you for the content. Here's the 200K subs. Thanks, Toyota Terry. We got one of my patrons from New Zealand. Great guy. How many times can you enter? Just once. I mean, I can sort it by like name, so and email. Yeah, I guess you could try to game the system and enter a whole bunch of different emails, but I mean, can you enter 1,000 times? If I find I think there's somebody, I took a look at it. I think there's somebody that entered like 5 times. I don't care about that if you really want to, but I would let the universe decide who's going to win and not try to game the system by signing up 1,000 times. So yeah, I mean, but if you find a way or figure out a way to sign up 1,000 times, more power to you. But you're gonna have to be monitoring 1,000 different email addresses. But if you want to, you can. You're not gonna get any more points of that. So it is what it is. I just warn you to be very careful about how you do your giveaways. Critical lost his first YouTube channel by doing giveaways to meet sub goals. It'd be better to do it after you hit 100K than before. Okay. I think Critical's okay. All right. I don't know how he lost his channel. I guess I could reach out to him. I think Doug has his info. Yeah, that's a good point. I never thought about that. But I mean, other people have done giveaways. Hey, Jezelenko. Andrew Robinson did something for 200,000. What's being given away? We talked about at the beginning. Turntables from Fluence U-Turn. Shit's giving away some DACs. Andover's giving away spin deck, spin system. Emotiva's giving away a pair of speakers. Appearing Audio's giving away a pair of speakers. SVS is giving away a pair of speakers. ISO Acoustics is giving away some ISO acoustic stuff. And yeah. I think Critical's channel got hacked though, where he didn't have multiple levels of notifications turned on and stuff. I I don't know. I'd have to reach out to him and figure out exactly why. I think what happened was his Google account got deleted somehow. So somehow hackers got in and deleted his Google account. I don't know, though. Will you be doing the drawing live? Probably not, simply because it's going to be there's over 4,000 responses already. So I'm going to have to put that into like a random name thing. So it is not going to be easy to do that. Do you have to subscribe to any other channel than the YouTube channel to win? No, you don't. I would prefer it if you followed me on Instagram. But the only thing you really need to do is fill out the Google form to win. Yeah. It's the only thing you really need to do. Yeah. Talk about deleting. Make sure you have 2-step login. Yeah. I do. If there was a 4-step login, I would have it. How to enter. You fill out the form. Form should be stuck here. I wonder if I can pin one of my comments here. Let me see. All right, I'm going to share the form again, and then I'm going to try to pin that. Christian Rubio, thank you, $19.99. All right, so we're going to send that. All right, we're going to get that. We're going to shorten it. All right. Cancel. We'll do it again. Send. Copy. Shorten. Copy. All right. Now I'm going to drop it in right now. I'm going to see if I can pin that. Pin message. Boom. There we go. So the Google form to fill out for the giveaway is pinned right there. So you should be able to go and fill that sucker out. Boom. Congrats on the growth and success. Love the Expoona coverage. Thank you, Andy. Ooh, 10 pounds. Mikhail Cosmos. I have a Polk Reserve surround set, and I'm now listening to music, not on stereo, but on surround W. I think it sounds amazing. Have you tried something like this? And what do you think? I have, and I do really like it. Sometimes. If I have the center channel dialed in just correctly, Dolby Music can be amazing. Christian Rubio, thanks, man. $19.99. I really appreciate it, brother. Hacker alert. Do we have a hacker in here? Zach Adams. What? I'm related to the contest. I've been getting spammed like crazy. So if we have a spammer in here, let me know. I'm going to boot him. Christian Rubio. What you got, man? Ask away, man. You got the you have the floor. Floor is yours. I will answer any question you have. And thanks for all the tips. Looking forward to what you do next. Thank you. Oh, Brian Rowski is there. Don't joke with me about hacking and spamming, because I've been dealing with that for a couple of days now. Not hacking, but spamming, especially. This has been not fun, because I have to go in there individually, because they change like their username by one thing every time. So you can't just block them. Yeah, I've been told I've won several times. There's many cheap audio mans out there. It would be great if that were true and they could work for me, but it's not true. Ever seen Multiplicity with Michael Keaton? Hilarious movie. He keeps cloning himself, but it's like a copy of a copy, and they're all just a little bit off. It's funny as heck, man. I love that movie. Yeah. Takes a piece of pizza, rubs it on his face, because they clone each other so many times that one, like the last clone's not quite all there. Christian says, looking for the next step. Got the AO7, FXD01, and the Mookie's on my desk. What would you upgrade? Headphone amp, something with tone controls, or speakers? I think that, does the FXD01 have a headphone amp? I think it might. It depends. Like, what are you doing most of your listening with? Is it with speakers? If you do most of your listening through speakers, I might look at getting maybe a little bit better set of speakers. But if you're doing a lot of headphone listening, maybe a headphone amp would be the way to go. It depends on where you do most of your listening. through speakers, you may want to take a look at some better speakers. The Mookies are good. Nothing wrong with them. I like them for what they are. But you can get some better speakers. Sony's Mica RB42s are good. Good kind of a little bit of a step up. Dolly Spectre 2s, I think. Charles Moye, 1999. Hopefully I said that right. What's with all the mic handling noise? I don't know, Wes. I don't know what's up with it. Why don't you come over here? We'll have a talk on it. We say howdy here. Come on over. We'll talk about them. Is it this? Is that bothering you? We say howdy here? Not bothering you? We say howdy here. Sign up for the giveaway so I can delete it. Just kidding. You can sign up. Hello from Brazil. I buy IEMA AO7 because you're rude. Thank you. Make pair. Very cool. I request more mic handling noise, please. You got it. More mic handling noise. Coming at you here from Cheap Audio Man Studios. See, that's what you get when you criticize things like that. I lean into it real heavy duty. You want to talk about, let's have some camera issues too. Here. Let's see if we can figure something out with the camera. All right. Somebody mentioned that we're having camera issues now. And then here, we'll zoom this way out too. You talk about my white balance issues and stuff like that. And here we'll have some more mic issues. Yeah. Y'all enjoying that? Should have just left it alone. Shouldn't have mentioned it. Now yeah. What's with the camera? There we go. My YouTube channel just figured it out. What's with the camera? Yes. We're messing around. We're having fun. We're having a good time here. We're having a good time. We like to have fun here. Hold on. We're gonna get it all figured out. Getting closer. Closer. And that's a little too dark. There we go. That's good enough. We'll call that good. Yeah. We like to have fun here. Acid just kicked in. Todd Trowbridge, loving life. Todd liked it. Now the camera actually does look messed up. I probably screwed it all up now. Trying to be a funny bunny. I screwed it all up, Todd. Man, Todd, I did a interview with the Rune guy, man. I hope you liked that. If you saw it. People get so crazy about audio and video and stuff. All right, we're done. Trucking off to Buffalo. Did you grind your own coffee or buy pre-ground? I used to grind it, but I always would clog up the grinder. Even though I had some Burr grinder, supposed to be the best grinder ever, I'd still mess up. So I just got to the point where I just buy ground because it's easier. Have you looked into Neurochrome's DIY amps? I have not. I haven't. I've been thinking about doing a parody review show with a desk out in the backyard and wind noise everywhere. Shooting gun. Yeah. So I think you could get away with that. Like if you had a following, like if that was just like your first review though, I would think it was funny, but I don't know if other people would think it was funny. Yeah, but you should. I mean, I tried to, now that I was playing around, it looked really good. No, it doesn't look good anymore. Anyway. Wow, we had a whole bunch of comments. Somebody dropped a super chat in. Tom Keegan. Thanks, man. $10. You are awesome. Worst Jerry impersonation ever. Put some soul into it. Jerry, I wasn't doing an impersonation. I built one. Well, okay. Good. I'm the only one that always clogged the grinder. Yes, Jared. I've been through like 3 of them. And I just got to the point where I'm like, no. And then sometimes it would grind it right, but then it would just like not grind it very well. So I just buy ground. I let somebody that has a much larger grinder that maintains it much better than I do grind the coffee. Best isolation under turntable. People say that you can get a cutting board from IKEA and it's pretty good. Like Mr. Mail right there. Any recommendation speakers that are a bit more laid back but still have good detail? I grew up with the Advents and loved them, but parts are getting scarce. If you can find them, the Elac Debut B6 or B5, the first generation. Actually, the Elac BS41, pretty good, man. Really good. And they're pretty laid back, but they still have detail. Yeah. How do you clog a coffee grinder? Well, because when you grind it, the ground coffee generally goes into a holder. And the problem starts between the grinding and the dispatching of the coffee grounds into the holder. And it just stops working well after a while. And I would clean it and I would do all sorts of stuff. It just got a lot easier to, sorry, focusing over. It just got a heck of a lot easier just to buy ground coffee. That's what I do. However, the first cheap Audioman coffee is going to be whole bean. Dolly Spectre 1 or 2s, the bigger ones, if you can. The smaller ones are great, but they're small. Too fancy, get a Braun. I knew we were going to start talking about coffee grinders eventually in here. After years of coffee, I've started using Folgers crystals. Supposedly, there's what's that Canadian place? It's a gas station. Anyway, they make some instant coffee, and supposedly it's really good. It's hey, someone from Canada, chime in. Tim Hortons, yeah. So Tim Hortons, I guess, has instant coffee, and it's supposed to be really good. Peter McKinnon likes it. Peter McKinnon likes it. It's got to be good. Costco dark roast coffee is the bomb. I use Timmy's. I use some instant version of it. Come on, it ain't great. I don't know, man. I've been to Tim Hortons once when I was in Canada. Do they have Tim Hortons in the U.S.? Have any of y'all heard of Bucky's? So Bucky's is like this intense. I screwed up my camera trying to be cute, and now my camera's all wonky. Bucky's is kind of like, I wouldn't say it's the Tim Hortons of Texas, but it's all right. You got Tim Hortons in Michigan. Anyway, Bucky's is like the craziest gas station you've ever been to in your entire life. Very much so. Hey, Ed, Nickelback's name has its origins with Tim Hortons. Ed is here. Ed is the linchpin, the logistics officer of Expoona. If it wasn't for Ed, we could not have had nearly as good of a time. Ed is the man. Let's see if I can get that in the middle. Let's see if it'll focus on me. When is your next video? Love me some cheap on it. It was supposed to be tomorrow, but then we had some great things happen. Soccer game, which is cool. We won barely at the end. It was awesome. And then my ceiling started leaking. So it turned out the drip pan underneath my AC unit upstairs in the attic, it rusted out. So it just started. So I had to go to Home Depot, get a new drip pan. So instead of doing a video for tomorrow, we're doing a live stream right now. So I'll probably have to be working on the video I was going to be working on today, tomorrow. So Monday, hopefully, there'll be a next video. It's going to be on the Aperion tower speakers and center speakers, I think. Have you tried the upgraded power supply for the IEMA A07? Not yet. I have it. It's on my desk right here, but I haven't plugged it in yet. Hey, you guys. Randy rules. Thank you. I'm into my equipment performance upgrading again. Okay. Great job you're doing. Honestly, thanks, Mr. Schmidt. Currently designing some meta materials to make my open back headphones into closed back ones without many peaks in it. Very cool. Okay. Denon PMA 600 thoughts. I've only heard the Denon PMA 600 NE. That's the only one I've heard. But from what I heard, I liked it quite a bit. Oh, we got some more coffee talk. Folgers 1850 Lantern Glow Roast is great off the shelf coffee. Mozart Mike. I like it. Have you ever reviewed open baffle speakers? I have not. Checked out Matasound after your Expoona wrap up. Lots of great products. Yeah. He's a cool guy, man. Adam Johnson from Matasound. Cool guy. FX DO1 versus shit Modi. Can't decide. I haven't A-B'd him. I like shit, though. A lot. 8 o'clock is good and deep coffee. Oh, 8 o'clock is good and cheap coffee. Yeah. You know what coffee I really like is Pete's. And they've been around for a long time because they were around when Starbucks was first around, like in the early, like in 2000, like in 1999. They're actually more expensive than Starbucks now, though. Anyway, I like Pete's coffee. They're good. I think it's Pete's. Is that right? Is it Pete's? Got a nickel back in his change at Starbucks, hence the band name. At Starbucks, or was it Tim Hortons? Ed said it was Tim Hortons. Randy, did you ask if there was Tim Hortons in Times Square, New York City? No, but I'm curious. Pete's, that's what it is. Pete's. Yeah. Any kind of coffee is totally disgusting. Neil Hutchinson. I appreciate your take on things, Neil. I think other people may disagree with you. Coffee tastes better in a Sith audio cup. That's very true. It sure does. Oh, Brian Romsky had something to say. Brian, you were all over the videos, Brian. I don't know if you watched the footage back. You were in some of it. Get the Maggies from your friend and review those. I've asked like 3 times. WTF already. God. Brian, I was sitting here going to give you a whole bunch of like nice things to say about you, compliments, and then you start tearing into me like that. Suburban Barbecue. Hello, all. You all talking shit again, Randy? Yeah. Talking a bunch of shit. The dude who started Starbucks used to work at Pete's. Very cool. I was at the original Starbucks down in Pike's Place. Pretty cool. Very small. I got Brian, you are not. What do you need, kiddo? You need me to fix that? Is it broken? What happened to it? All right. We'll figure it out. Have you heard of any gear from Head Audio? Have not. What happened with New Record Day? What do you mean? He still has a channel. He's over there. Ron's a great guy. I still talk to him. Brian, thank you. Neil Hutchins says, laugh out loud, jog on, dude. I haven't jogged for a while, Neil. I don't know if you can tell it or not. You've reviewed Fluence speakers positively, but you've never really mentioned them when you've ranked your favorites. Do you still like them or feel others have far outshined them? It's a good question. I think Fluence speakers are good, and I think they are neutral. I personally think, for me, I think some other speakers can be more exciting. Fluence speakers are good for kind of like the fact that they're just good. They don't do anything bad. Conversely, they don't do anything that's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I've kind of left them off of a lot of the lists. So I hope that answers your question. I don't think they're a bad speaker. I think they're affordable. But yeah. Never heard much Focal stuff. I've heard some in Expoona, and then I've heard some in at dealers' places too. Yeah. Do I need a sub, or can I just have 2 bookshelf speakers? Well, that depends on you, and it also depends on the speakers. Some bookshelf speakers go lower than others. Some people like more bass than others. So it really depends on both you and the speakers. Magnepans or Tectons for large rooms? I don't know, Ron. It depends. I've got some Tectons on the way, I think. I think that's a deeper question than which one is better for a large room, though. I think because I think box speakers and open baffle speakers or electrostatic speakers are going to be a lot different. What do you think of the Klipsch Jubilees? I thought they were pretty good. I mean, I thought they were size of like the side of a shed, though. I mean, so they're huge, right? They sounded real good. Just saying hi. Hi, Eric. Thank you for saying hi. No, I thought they were cool. They didn't play a lot of rock and roll on them, though, so I couldn't get like a real good vibe for them. But like the jazz and stuff they were playing sounded really good. What about room treatments? I don't do any room treatments. I don't. You need a warehouse just for the Jubilees. Yeah, or really big room, man. Because I have a big room, and I was thinking about it. Like, could I even get those in here? And I don't think I could. Like, I could, but it wouldn't go with the flow at all. Kevin, Randy, your thoughts on the Emotiva B1 speakers? B1 Plus, I love them. I think I'm ordering a pair this week. I love them. I think they're on sale right now, Kevin, too. I think they're doing kind of like a closeout thing on this. What do you think about the updated Hi-Femin line? Sundara versus 2020 Sundara, 400 SC versus 2020, 400 SC, etc. I don't think I've had like the Stealth versus the other version before. I like this latest Sundaras. I love the Edition XS. I have some Hi-Femins right there. I think one of them is the 400 SC. How big is your big room? And what are you using there for a system? It depends. My room's pretty big. I don't know. Big? 20-foot ceilings? I don't know. I haven't measured it recently. But right now I have the Aperion Towers, the Aperion Center in there, and then a subwoofer. But the system in there changes constantly because that's kind of like where I do my initial burn in and then listening on like home theater stuff. Yeah. Fast, thank you for help making my home theater setup the very best on the planet. Well, thank you, Don. You're very welcome, man. Glad I can help. Did your wife know you took that video of your listening rooms? Yeah. Yeah. She sure did. She saw me walking around with the camera. Need a DAC and headphone amp. Don't care about speakers. Would you recommend separates like A50S or D50S or all in one box? Need a DAC and headphone amp. Okay. I like the EX5 by Topping. So no, I don't think you need a separate. There's a couple of good ones out there. Topping. If you're gonna go separates though, I would look at like Gashelli, J2 and E2. That's balanced only though, but you can. I think they have a single in it as well. I have seen your review of the Crown. Have you reviewed any of the XLI? I haven't. No, I'd love to though. Don't know how to change from wife's login. Hippie Dave audio file here. Love your show. Funniest audio guy on YouTube. Thank you. I don't think that's hard though. Audio file show guys aren't the funniest. You could do stand up. Well, thank you. You should do more Paradigm speaker reviews. Paradigm. I'd love to. I have to buy my Paradigm stuff though. I don't have a contact over there. All right, we might call it here in a second. Have you tried Hi-Femin's dynamic line? Yes, the HREHS7, something like that. I thought they were pretty good. I didn't think they had much bass, but I thought they were pretty good. I liked them. They kind of sounded like a Sundara. Zeos said the same exact thing about them too. I didn't mind them at all. What's the best DAC to add to a music streamer? I don't know. It depends on what you can afford. My favorite DACs are the Skit Modi multi-bit, the Topping E50, Your Shelly Labs J2. And then I like the SMSL SU9N, and then I like the Denafrep Series 2, kind of from cheapest to most expensive. SU6 is pretty good too, from SMSL. We had a question here about Patreon only. I think the question was, am I going to have Patreon only merch? I think that's what it was. I lost it though. We can. Yeah, for sure. We can do something like that. Floor standing speaker recommendations. Ooh, I would look at anything from Emotiva, as they are. Every time I get a floor standing speaker in, I'm just like, this is pretty good. But, Emotiva is, because it's a lot less expensive from Emotiva. Anything from Emotiva, I think Klipsch. I've got some floor standers in from Polk and from Wharfdale right now, and a Purion Audio. So I have a bunch of floor standers in. Purion Audio is good. I think they're a bit pricey though. But I would, if you're going to look at a Purion, I would look at the Novus. I like that line. I think they are really well balanced, very clear, very well built. A little bit pricey though. I love the Klipsch RP6000F. I got the 12-point Diamond 12.3s from Wharfdale in. I assume I'm going to like them. I haven't listened to them yet. And then I have the Polk, the new Signature Elite series towers, kind of the affordable ones. So I don't really have like a walk away, hey, this is like my straight up. If I had one recommendation for tower speakers, like for budget tower speakers, it would be pretty much anything from Emotiva. Can't wait for your review if you haven't done it yet on the Polk towers. It's coming. Thoughts on triangles? I had the Bro 3s I bought early on. I thought they were pretty good. I didn't think they were as good as the Elac debut reference or the Klipsch RP600M, but those speakers were good for different reasons. I thought the Triangle Bro 3s were good. I just didn't think they were as good as the other speakers. Something about the giveaway. Randy, is the giveaway a worldwide one? So yes, if you win though and you're not in the US, we're gonna have to figure out something to do for you, because shipping products obviously is going to be kind of difficult to get overseas. Michael Kohler, no questions. Just want to say thank you. I really enjoy your reviews. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. It was very kind of you. Boards of Canada is excellent. How can I convince my father to invest in a pair of good quality speakers for our living room instead of just cheap, loud, and crappy ones? I don't know, man. Maybe do some work for him. Say, hey, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z if you get a good pair of speakers. Okay. Any suggestions on what amplifiers match well with a Wharfdale Linton? Oh, that's a good question, because I have some here. I think you can get away with just about anything, because if hold on just a second. Homewood, it was great to meet you in Chicago. Did you ever get some deep dish pizza? No, we got some regular pizza though. It was good though. I do want to try some deep dish. As far as the Linton, I think they play well, and they take on a different characteristic depending upon the amp. Like if you have like the Akitica, I thought they were very clean with the Akitica, but not nearly as dynamic as they are with, say, a Mac Vintage. So it depends on what you have on there. I think if you want to lean into kind of the warmth of the Lintons, then something like a Denon or Marantz is going to be a good combination. I think if you want to eke out some more detail retrieval, then maybe NAD C338, the Akatika Pre and Power, some more of the Class D offerings, probably going to give you a little bit of a I wouldn't say harder edge on top. You're going to hear the treble more pronounced, I guess. So that's kind of a cool speaker, because it's kind of laid back, but you can kind of change it to be what you want it depending upon the electronics you have on it. All right, folks. I think I'm going to call it So I will put the form to fill out for the giveaway in the description of this if you missed it. Otherwise, it's pinned right there at the top of the comments. If you can, follow me on Instagram at Cheap Audio Man. And then have a great rest of your weekend. I appreciate all of the super chats, all of the support. Y'all are awesome. I love you. And we'll be doing the giveaway probably in 3 or 4 weeks, whenever we go over 100,000 subs. So I appreciate y'all. Have a great weekend. Bye, 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 bye.